Hello everyone! Welcome back for more Let's Play Battletech. Joining me is JKLantern.
My sister just posted some things on Instagram of my nephew beating the shit out of an empty box with a stick. That's my boy.
Well, there are worse alternatives that he could beat the shit out of.
It looks like they've been having a fun day. But anyway, Battletech.
Yeah. So, we just did the double agent thing. So now, I think we're still in, 162 for the new one. 133 for that one. 180 for that one. 109 for that one. So we got plenty of time to get to any of these. I don't see any more pop up here. I figure we'll just stay in the area. Of course.
We're working for Davion's. Gross.
Well, you've got to work for people you don't like sometimes.
Yeah, I know. That hatchet man really should... Wait a minute. The 3X...
A lot of machine guns.
I've never seen that configuration.
4 machine guns, 2 SRM-6, 2 medium laser, and the hatchet.
Tsarna, hang on a sec.
This is the ultimate melee brawler.
Let's see here. Okay, yeah, this one was... This is only for this game. Fascinating. Huh. Yeah, it's designed basically to be point-blank range. Yeah. I don't particularly want it, it's just interesting that it's here.
I don't want it either. But yeah, we're gonna be working for Davion.
Ugh. But Lantern, how's Davion likes foxes? Yeah, I know. Doesn't mean I have to like them.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
I can feel Star glaring at me as I say that.
So those of you that are actually paying attention to the screen may notice there is a cataphract in our work in progress. That is because I decided I wanted another 70-ton mech in our arsenal.
Just in case.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
And so, what was I going to name the cataphract, you may wonder, or may not really care. I don't know. You do you. But, because if you go way back in world history, the cataphract was an actual military unit. It was a heavy cavalry unit. Are you not going to let me rename it?
Who's one of the most notorious cavaliers in history?
George Custer.
George Armstrong Custer.
And because, if you see, this is the UAC-20 with a bunch of medium lasers tacked onto it and some double heat sinks, and exactly 1 jump jet just in case I get to get up a mountain or something. Just in case I've got to be able to leap a small hill or something. 1 jump jet. This may very well get scalped on the battlefield, too. So, you know.
For the glorious sake of science. I do genuinely like the cataphract, and I like what we've done with it, so I'm curious to see how it plays out on the battlefield.
Where we are going, there is a Davion store. So there may actually be something worth looking at there. It's not highly likely, but, you know.
I mean, they have very nice autocannons.
So I don't really need more autocannons right now, I don't think. I think I've got plenty.
Given that one time we stocked up a ridiculous amount.
Yep.
Like, at some point, I feel like we legit spent half the money on autocannons.
Oh, I definitely did. So we're going to have another light tonnage requirement. Welcome to Shadowon. Stay in territory that once belonged to Capellans.
Yeah, this is a common thing in the Capellan March. The, Zhang de Gong or something like that. There are various freedom fighter groups that the Capellans cede onto formerly Capellan worlds.
Well, he's not wrong.
No, he isn't at all, because House Davion is definitely the we need to spread freedom to everyone house, let's take that planet.
How generous of you.
Yeah, House Davion, like the haves and have-nots, have a huge divide.
We are now going to deftly curtail a group.
With extreme prejudice.
Yeah. But also deafness. Only the leadership. Okay. The Emerald Dawn is a dangerous pro-Liao political organization.
Oh, they're veterans of the Prefectorate Guard. Okay, so the various units of each house can be divided up into categories. The Prefectorate Guard are part of like House Liao's elite bodyguard units, along with the Red Lancers. I wish my House Liao field manual was right up to me, but the Prefectorate Guard, in addition to being an elite unit, they tend to guard the most important people in the government who are not the Chancellor. So the veterans of the Prefectorate Guard are badass.
And we get to kill 2 of them.
Okay.
With low tonnage mechs. Done. Public appearance at the countdown. Prepare to your side. Go over the hitch. So, Cunningham here is actually going to go on site.
Oh boy.
A public appearance at the combat site once we do our job. This seems this actually seems pretty on point for some of the dignitaries we've run into.
Yeah.
I kind of expected more out of Bradford, though.
Yeah, but I don't put it past Davion either. Especially with Quintus Allard being the head of Ministry of Intelligence, Investigations, and Operations. And with Hans Davion being the friggin' first prince. He's nicknamed the Fox for a reason.
And she does not want to do this. She just wants to pack up and leave the planet.
Yep.
Say what you will about mercenary work, at least it's honest.
Yang, this is why you're the best character.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I still wonder if the character in the other LP is an ancestor or a descendant of Yang.
uh,
Whatever she wants to do after, not my circus, not my monkeys.
I love how pragmatic our guys can be.
Yeah, they do not they do not take feelings into account most of the time.
It's
I mean,
an
they
ugly,
kind of did last mission, but
an ugly job, but somebody's got to do it.
yep. That's not a lot of money regardless, but then again, I don't expect to see much anything on the battlefield I care about.
Mm-hmm. We're at the point where, like, we have a lot of the good shit that we actually want.
Yep, and the kitten sneeze rides again.
Woo! Kitten sneeze.
It is not the best mech by a long shot.
No. But I love it anyway. Like, if you were gonna get me a treb, the non-missile boat treb definitely is the one that fits me better.
Yeah.
Just because I have bad luck with missile boats.
Even though there are missiles on it.
Yeah, but it, like...
But its main thing is the UAC-5.
Yeah. Like, the vanilla treb is
Oh no, I took the missiles off, didn't I? Yeah, I did.
Oh.
I did not put missiles on there. You have medium and large laser and your UAC-5.
Yeah, I'm cool with that, especially in this version of the game.
I mean, that UAC-5 is a nice little hole puncher range.
Which is not a sentence I ever expected to hear in relation to Battletech, but here we are.
It works, doesn't it?
Yep.
I mean, it's what I put on the McMurder to do headshots.
Yeah, again, all of the ACs were buffed incredibly for this game, and, like, the AC-5 had gotten to the point where it's kind of a joke weapon in the tabletop, and here it's like, oh shit, that's actually good.
And I know a lot of people out there think that I'm really just saying that you sneeze really quietly with saying kitten sneeze. I'm not. I'm just calling it adorable just because that's the joke in Gravity Falls.
Yep.
But no, people that think kitten sneezes are all cute and adorable have never had one sneeze in your face.
I mean, one of my brother's cat, when he was a teenager, had really gross sneezes, and she sneezed a lot.
But no, but my cat, Blackjack, when it was a kitten, it stood on my shoulder, sneezed, and literally knocked my glasses off my face. Then I had to spend like 10 minutes trying to clean all the snot off of him. So funny, but also kind of gross.
Yep.
Command interface initiated.
And we are in the city. Well, time to see what some UACs can do. Incoming message from the big giant head here. Recommend giving you a wide berth. Won't hesitate to mow us down. Cocky some bitch, ain't he?
I'll be cheering you on from up here.
And not in a rumble seat.
Yep.
Let's see, he is over here somewhere.
I see a couple of GM facilities, which makes sense. Galax sort of makes sense. Both of those are Davion factories. Kong is Merrick. They're actually the creators of the Black Knight. Kalon's Davion, mostly. Who the hell are you?
Curtis.
Curtis! They're a Merrick one, and they're interesting. They start off as water purification, but eventually start building mechs. Toloi is a chemical plant. I want to say they're Steiner, but I can't swear to it. Pizza! Pizza.
Pizza place. Call now, save dough.
You don't have to ask me twice.
Do they have the Maui magic?
Given what some of this food in the setting is, somebody has to make it.
Enemy
Ooh,
detected.
we got an enemy over here. A couple of them. What do we got? A 30 and a 25.
Cute.
So what, a flea and a javelin, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Roger.
So I don't remember what 25-ton mechs exist.
The commando.
This looks like a prime spot for an ambush. Be careful, Commander. You don't want to get caught in the
Crossfire.
Yeah, you gotta be no crossfire.
That was one of those board games I always wanted as a kid. Never played it once. We never got a copy of it. I'm pretty sure it was not actually that good.
I played it one time over at a friend's house. I never had a copy myself. Never played it again. Do you want to know why?
Okay, I'm here. I'll bite. I can think of several answers, but...
That is a commando, okay. So, you know what Crossfire is. You have the little steel BBs, and you're shooting them at each other from with the little launcher, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Those steel BBs, if you are playing on carpet, you will have a hard time picking them up out of the carpet to put in your little launcher.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If you're playing on tile, they go everywhere.
Yeah. The 80s and 90s were a weird era for board games.
Engaging target. Enemy mech destroyed.
UAC 21, Commando 0.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yes,
The Ultra AC-20, if it gets in range, will cover a host of sins.
Let's see, I can't really get a good shot on that because it's
moving out.
across the way, but I can fire off some missiles at a javelin.
Technology.
Which doesn't do a lot of damage, but it will do something.
I hear ya.
I don't feel like jumping over to...
Good to go.
However, you can actually get around the building and get a solid shot at this thing. Not aimed, but still.
Yeah.
I think you took its entire right and left torso armor off with that.
It wasn't using that armor, it's fine.
Another commando.
The large laser version, which is supposed to be rare. Huh.
Damage minimal.
It's about to be a little bit more rare.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What's up, boss?
I like that the DLC added urban environments. Oh, is that a Hildco plant?
Yeah, where?
Bottom left screen. Yeah, that is a Hildco plant. Interesting.
Eh.
The main Hildco plant you find on St. Ives in the Capellan Confederation produces the Victor, used to produce some other things as well, including a mech known as the Pillager, which is a nasty boy.
Reporting critical hit.
Somebody's got some autocannons over there.
Good to go.
I mean, not much over here is truly scary stuff.
Bang! You're dead!
One less javelin in the world.
My brother's a big Javelin fan. You just made him sad. Actually, he probably doesn't care. He's like, eh, mech go.
UAC 22, Commando 0.
Zero.
Destroyed.
Ready for order.
There's a Steiner mech that gets made in the 3060s, the Blitzkrieg. It's like a 50-ton mech. It is basically an Ultra AC-20 and nothing else. It runs up to things and puts a big crater in them.
There's one more enemy in that first group. I think that's it. Yeah, we haven't started fighting group number two. Group number 2 yet. It's a javelin. That's a 30-ton, so probably another javelin.
Yep.
Waiting for orders. Now let's see how you handle this.
They do like to shoot at my hunchback here.
Waiting
That's
for
because
orders.
the Hunchback is dangerous.
Well, it's also the most heavily armored thing I've got on the field right now.
Yeah.
I don't mind them shooting at it for a little while.
Got it. There's more where that came from.
They now have half a Javelin.
Commander,
Yeah, more like 2/3.
heading out. Acknowledge.
Well, we took out a building.
Take that.
We'll just blame Emerald Dawn later. It's fine.
Yeah.
Lady Cunningham's gonna do her PR thing. It'll be all good.
Considering I am getting a little hot here.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
Great view of that tree. As long as they hit that arm, I don't care. Spider. That's a mech that exists.
It's good for scouting and recon. It's bad to bring that thing into a brawl.
Damage is light.
What's up, boss?
You'll get a chuckle out of this. In the 3050s, once the great houses start using recovered tech, House Karita actually attempts to build a slightly bigger, chonkier version of the Spider. It has more weapons, comparable speed. I think it has a little more armor. I can't remember offhand. Do you want to take a guess as to what this larger version of the Spider is called?
A larger version of a spider, a Black Widow?
Nope.
Okay, let's see.
Think Marvel.
Let's see. I mean, they wouldn't go with Spider-Girl.
Warmer. In an
Spider-Woman?
odd way. Colder.
Yeah.
But you're in the right section of the Marvel universe.
Let's see. Just a bigger... Did they call it the Scarlet Spider?
Not the Scarlet Spider. Again, you're in the right part of the universe.
Super Spider?
Not Super Spider. This character has gotten 2 major motion pictures.
Did they call it the Ant-Man?
Colder.
Oh. Wait, how many pictures did Ant-Man get?
He got 2.
He got 2. The Wasp?
Not the Wasp. The Venom.
The Venom. Really?
Yep. They went there. They absolutely went there.
See, I just don't think of that as a mech name.
No. But yeah, they bigger version of the Spider, it's the Venom.
Engaging target.
Ready for orders. Location confirmed.
What else we got? Yeah, that is another javelin.
I am so sick of friggin' javelins.
They are everywhere.
Might be
One less
south.
spider.
Okay.
Waiting on you, Commander.
I mean, that was a UAC-10 I
Don't
just
need to
piled
tell me
into
twice.
its chest. One more javelin down.
Did you see it?
Our
How-
crab can actually do some damage if it needs to.
Yep.
It's a locust, isn't it?
That's a locust.
It's about to not be much of one, but
Detecting mech warrior injury.
aw. They hit in the head. Me, specifically.
You weren't using your head anyway.
Receiving you.
You don't need a head, that's what we have Yang for.
This is true. Scratch a locust.
Target neutralized.
And our big bad is in a 45-ton mech, which, from the spray I just got, I'm guessing that's a blackjack.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
The Capellans, specifically St. Ives, actually wind up making a version of the blackjack I like. It does not have
Here we
AC2s.
go!
It has some double heat sinks that are some of the first that the Capellans
critical hit.
reintroduce, and it has PPCs. Basically, the thing's a pocket Warhammer, and I love it.
Location confirmed. Firing on target.
Well, we took out another building.
Well, obviously, it was obstructing our view of Venus.
But we do not have the Illudium 238 modulator.
That creature is stolen by space modulator. My cousin could do the best Marvin the Martian.
Marvin the Martian was my dad's favorite Looney Tunes character.
I'm definitely a Wile E. Coyote fan, but Marvin does amuse me greatly.
Confirmed.
I used to be able to do the voice. I don't remember how to do it anymore because it involves both speaking through the nose and out of the base of the throat at the same time.
Roger.
Scratch another target.
You know,
Hope we can salvage
like
that.
whenever I've tried to do the Marvin voice, I can tell like it's not an easy one.
Yes.
Is that it? I'm
That was
barely
damned
flat.
close. Like, I'm pretty sure that's closer than I can get.
I can't shoot him from here. I actually have to advance on him to shoot him. Which, not a big deal.
Engaging target.
Primary target damage, Commander.
I don't think he's damaged. I think he's down.
I think he just got cored out. That's not
Of
good.
course.